Yo, 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 yo. Nikki Owowo. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about Mr. Curtis Jackson, aka half a dollar, aka 5 dimes and 2 quarters, Mr. 50 Cent, right? I don't want to call it a beef between him and Lil Kim because I don't know. It seems crazy to even call it a beef because I don't even know what they into it for. If anybody know in the comment, tell me where the hell did this stem from. So I looked over what's been going on between him and Lil Kim currently and stuff, which made me want to look at Mr. Curtis Jackson, Mr. Half Dollar, 5 dimes and 2 quarters. I wanted to look him up as a person to see why is he so hurt. Anybody who pokes and inflict pain on another individual, because Lil Kim be over there minding her business, and here come 50 Cent just poking and pressing at the girl. I just don't understand it. So it make me want to look at him as the person. So follow me. We're going to push back, then we're going to go a little forward, okay? I ain't going to hold you up too long. So Mr. 50 Cent was born July 6, 1975, to his mother, rest in peace, Sabrina Jackson, who was only 15 when she had him. 50 Cent did an interview with Perez Hilton and stated that his mother was a drug dealer as well as a lesbian. I knew about the drug dealer part because I saw the TV show Power, and he did say that was about his life. And I think that I know that he spoke about that openly, but I never knew the lesbian part. Um, he also stated that he never really saw his mother with a man and that he always just kind of saw her with what he thought to believe was just like close girlfriends. But later on, his grandma told him that they were close girlfriends. Okay, some of them were, okay. He also stated that his mother was a very tough individual and that he did not know when it was okay to be emotional or not. He stated a time that he kind of fell out and was crying, and his mother got on him and told him to stop doing that and quit acting like a girl, and he kind of held on to that. I can kind of see that because when you young, you kind of train you do. Parents train their children to come up to be a certain type of way, and whether it's right or wrong, you listen to your mother and your father because you believe them to be the source of all knowing. But when you grow up, sometimes that don't be the case, and you have to learn to be something different. Not saying that that's right or wrong, because I could see her angle of she could have known, her life was short and that she didn't have no man around and that she was trying to teach him how to be a man. Some people look at that as being soft when young boys would show emotions and stuff. However, that could make a grown man hold on to that as a young boy being told and think that you're soft if you show emotion and you're not. So it could hinder that person at the same way, help them, because I felt as if she may have known she wasn't going to be around, or just knew that that's how single mothers don't want their sons to come off as soft because they know life is hard. So if little things make you fall down and get the kicking and screaming, then you ain't gonna be able to handle the hard shit that come your way, and life is not fucking easy. So I can get that part too. All right. When 50 Cent turned 8 years old, they found his mother deceased in her apartment. She was 23 years old. Apparently, someone had put something in her drink and turned the gas on in her apartment and left her for dead. And I think her body perished in the fire.
Bring him a lot of presents. My mom was everything to me. Every time I seen her, it was Christmas. So I associated everything good with my mom's coming.
But one day, when Curtis was 8, his mom didn't show up for a family visit.
We knew something was wrong. We went over to her apartment to see what was going on.
When I went in the house, I found her laying dead. Someone put something in her drink, and then they turned the gas on. She spent a few days in the space that she was in after she passed away, so her body was all decomposed by the time they got to her. I remember my grandmother explaining it like she's not gonna come back, she's in a better place. And I didn't understand that at that point.
Well, he was a little boy,
Now, it's funny that his family said that he acted out in that way when he was a young boy, because I still feel like that's how 50 Cent handles his anger right today. So, move forward. At the age of 22, he had his son, I think his name is Marcus, who's a spitting image of his ass, okay? Move forward to today. Him and his son do not interact with each other. I'm sure everybody knows the beef that him and his son has. It has gotten to the point that his son has taken a picture with, I think, the guy who's locked up. He's not locked up for trying to set 50 Cent up when 50 Cent got shot up. He's on an unrelated charge, but that's who alleged was in behind trying to set it up. And he took a picture with that man's son, which sparked another controversy. It's all out there. I'm sure you probably heard of it. 50 Cent took it as far as stating that he wouldn't care if his son and the other guy's son both got hit by a bus. He'll do just fine. I'm saying that to say, if he feel that way about his own son, I don't know what energy people think he's going to give a stranger with no blood to him, okay? Because I feel like he's a hurt individual. So let's move on. I just wanted to give a little backstory of 50 Cent, and I went that route because certain people don't know why people act the way that they do. Now, is that a fucking excuse? No, it is not. However, hurt people do hurt people is what I see all the time, okay? So let's move forward to the beef here. I only like calling it a beef when it's a man and a woman. I don't like calling stuff a beef, period. But when it's a man and a woman, I really don't like calling it a beef, honey. Okay, so I don't get what's been going on with him and Lil Kim. This is a woman who broke bread with him, who made music with him, a queen. I don't know if 50 Cent issue is all black women, because I did know that he did state that he don't like dating black women. He like exotic women, but he don't know that the exotic women wouldn't want nothing to do with his ass if he wasn't 2 quarters, okay? If he wasn't 5 fucking dimes, okay? They wouldn't want nothing to do with him. That's my opinion, all right? And for him to say he only want an exotic woman, and he came from an all natural black woman, and he is all natural black, is like he hate his own self and the person that he came from. That's my opinion, allegedly. So let's move on to this Lil Kim situation. He has countless times went on this little poke and rant towards this woman. Things have happened. He'll post things, or other people will make a meme of this woman about her face, about how it's whatever to other people, however it look. He will chime in as if he doesn't have anything else better to do. When I did research on Lil Kim, I did notice, and I don't know if that was what sparked her many surgeries, but back in the day, she did used to be in a very abusive relationship, and that guy had broke her nose not once but 2 times, and it caused her to have reconstructive surgery, amongst other things that happened to her face. Now, I don't know what happened between then and now. However, what I do know is, if Lil Kim is struggling with any type of insecurities that she had within herself, poking fun at her definitely is not gonna help the fucking situation. And I feel like only bitter people do that. Again, hurt people, honey. So Lil Kim had an incident with 50 Cent back in the day. I think he called her like Miss Piggy because of her nose and stuff. Or he also said something about her looking like a damn owl with the way that she looked. And I think for the most part, it was an outfit that she had on. And he said something about her looking like an owl. And for the most part, I think I'm talking about Kim, like that's my girlfriend. Look, Kim, she tries to go along with it. If you poke fun and you try to laugh, like you can take the joke, but sometimes it's taking the shit too far. Like you have to move on and find something else fucking better to do. 50 Cent has his own vodka, whatever it is, liquor, his own damn music, TV shows, sitcoms, movies, children, the blessings of everyday life, but yet and still, he still finds the time to poke fun at this girl. Move on to now what's going on with him calling her a damn leprechaun. So let's look over the video, honey. So let's check out this damn clipping, honey. I didn't put any sound on it. I got it from Petty Blog. Look, Kim just look like she vibing. She do not look like that damn, what is that, a damn troll? Oh, that's a leprechaun. They reaching with that. She do not look like no damn leprechaun. Kim, you beautiful, girl. You beautiful. Don't let that Negro get to you, girl. 50 Cent evil. So 50 Cent childish antics consistently carry on. Will they ever end? I doubt it. I pray that they do, because he's 46 years old and he needs to quit. Another person that I noticed that he did this with was also, what's her name? Natari Naughton. I'm probably saying the last name wrong. Natari Naughton, who played Tasha on his hit TV sitcom Power. She did a phenomenal job every week, honey. I saw a picture online where it must have been a Power premiere where I saw a picture of him and her, chatting to each other, smiling and things as if everything was okay. She looked as if she had a friend. She really did. She looked as if she had a friend. It looks as if the conversation was nice, as if he cared. And then soon as she walked away, and I knew it was that same day because it was the same outfit, that picture surfaced on the internet. And people made fun of the picture, stating to the fact of like she was losing hair, like she didn't have any edges. And they compared her to, is it Zorro of the Mortal Kombat? Goro, whatever that man name is, honey. And what did he do? Pick up on it and laugh about it. 50 Cent the top. Smile in your face all the time. Want to take your place. The backstab. He may not want to take her play, but he sure enough a motherfucking backstabber. It's people in this world. You know what? I don't like it when men do female shit. To me, this is female shit. It's what you want to call it, as the men may call it, bitch shit. This is not manly shit when men poke fun at women. It's rather unmanly. So I'm going to call a flag on the play. I may mix up a little bit of football with basketball, but I'm going to say that 50 Cent, 2 quarters and 5 dimes, is outside of the 5-yard zone line. He has incidental contact with the eligible receiver of our queen, Miss Lil Kim, okay? And I'm going to give him a 10-yard penalty of bitch assness. That's what I'm giving him, because it's unnecessary roughness on the play of our queens, okay? That's what you're doing, Mr. 50 Cent. 2 quarters and 5 dimes, okay? So I'm going to call this shit out on you. I'm not playing. People have to just really look past people like 50 Cent. I promise you, because 50 Cent comes across as a person who will either throw you up under the bus if the dollar is right, Trey Songz, because he got your ass off that power track expeditiously, as T.I. would say. Mess with you, B. If you ever hurt him, you could have took his motherfucking last purple Skittle back in 1985 in his own like motherfucking Donkey Kong when he see you in 2022. Or C, he could just be just bored. Certain people got that energy, that demonic spirit in them, that they fuck with people when they just ain't got shit else better to do. But that still means somewhere in you hurt. Because if someone else's pain and insecurities tickles your fancy and make you feel better, then what does that say about you? That's all I got to say, okay? All right, y'all. So, 50 Cent, you know you wrong. Like, subscribe, share. Tell me what y'all got to say about this. But 50 Cent know he too old for this shit and he need to quit.